Welcome right back to the Budge channel, and we're back here with part four of probably one of the most long-awaited videos. About 2 months in the making. There was just so much talent that we couldn't we we couldn't put a list together until now. But our power forwards video, we did our point guards, shooting guards, and small forwards during the Buds miss. Like I said, about 2 months ago,
I'm
sadly.
just I'm just surprised we made it before the All-Star break.
Um,
No, we just have to do one more before the All-Star break after this, and then we made our
The
promise.
centers one will be out in the summer.
I
Yeah.
doubt that one. We'll get that one out before the finals if we're lucky.
so we're gonna try as hard as we can to put
Not very hard.
to put this season's performance, like, look past that and try to
Oh, so
look
we're not
at.
counting this season.
Are we counting this season? We might
Might
be.
as
We
well.
did the other ones before the season.
Yeah, but
based
like
it
we
off of
might as well
that.
count it now for the rest. I mean, it doesn't really change that much for some players.
Yeah,
I mean, it
for
changed a
some
little
players.
bit for some, but like
All right, but we're gonna just rank these guys like we have. Who we got there first?
We got the Sixers, Tobias Harris. I mean,
best
think
star,
it's-
man. Fuck.
star. I mean, is he a star?
Yeah, I'll put him star.
He's like
feel like-
weird. He's like
he's
a
above.
McCollum. He's like a McCollum type. He's like an underrated star.
Well, I mean,
that
are we
could
counting
be
this
above
year?
average.
He's doing pretty good this year.
I agree with you more. Like he can have flashes, and like he's between above average and star for me.
That's yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
if-
one of those
I mean,
weird things.
If we're counting this year, I think he should be star.
Even before though, he
Because
would have
that
been a
boy's-
star. It's
Yeah,
Ben
but-
Simmons and Embiid's team that he gets overlooked.
And he's always
Yeah,
been
but
like
yeah,
consistently
He's shooting
good.
51% too.
Mhm.
Did we say Ben Simmons was a star years ago?
Yeah, I think we did. I think
I'm
we
sure
did.
we had to have.
Okay, well, if Simmons, I mean, he's probably. I mean, this year I feel like he's better than Simmons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I mean, he's probably bottom star here.
yeah. I was gonna say he's bottom tar,
Yeah, I think he's
bottom
lower than
star,
star.
or top above average. He's literally right in between those two.
He's on like the.
I say you put him
we'll
like, he'll end
we'll
up being
give
like
him
one of the
some
low
love.
stars.
Okay.
Nah,
Do we? We
it's
don't
a
have to
lock
talk
this
about
next year.
Yeah.
Giannis.
I was gonna say just
Like, I mean,
throw him
he could
out
have his
there.
own category.
Kind of overrated.
No, I mean,
Shut up,
play.
Mark.
If we're talking playoffs, then yeah.
yeah.
Or
Markkanen.
Markkanen's really weird.
I want to put him. I want to put him below, but that's just because I've seen him play 4 games. I think in his career, but I would say probably average.
Yeah, I feel like he's
I-
average. I mean, some
Like-
games he shows out. But
Nah, I think he's.
I've barely
put him-
ever seen him play.
I mean, you gotta put him above average. I mean, he only played too much. I know he
Above?
played.
I low key want to say unproven. I have not seen
Yeah,
this man
same,
play
same.
enough.
That's what I'm
Honest- I
saying.
mean-
I want to like he. I think he deserves average because when he plays decently, but like no one has seen him play enough games to even judge.
I feel like that's just
Yeah,
us
actually, that's
being
facts. I kinda
casuals
wanna
and
put him
not
on
watching
proven.
the Bulls. But besides that,
I mean,
a
he
lot
only
of
played
teams you
50.
don't.
I mean, he played 52. He played 52 games, 50 games, then 14 games this season so far. I feel you gotta put him unproven low key because like he's averaging 20 points here. Last year, he averaged 15. So
yeah, he's definitely improving for how much hype he had.
Yeah, I mean, but like
actually, you
Is
put
he
him average to
unproven
above
after 4
average. Actually,
years?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
thinking.
true.
that's
He's
what I'm
gotta-
saying.
He's
It's
got
like
to at
it's,
least be average at this point.
it's hard to put him in an unproven after 4 years, but then it's like
I just feel
He
like
kind of
he's.
is
I just feel
unproven.
like he's average because he hasn't really like improved every season. I mean, he's kind of been like the same every year. I feel like.
yeah.
I mean,
I'll take that.
this year, this year he's kind of going up a little bit. I don't know.
mean, I don't-
Yeah, I think you put him like higher tier average. I would say.
Yeah, I'll
We'll
take. I'll
just
take
put him
average
there
there.
for now. Kevin Love. This is hard
Average.
to do now.
I'd put him above. He's better than Mark.
No, I'd put him
Healthy
average.
Love.
Yeah, healthy Love's above.
Healthy Love's above. Love right now is average. I think. I think top average, but he's
I
average.
Well, he
mean,
hasn't
yeah,
played
but then
in
again, if we're
a
counting
year
like
and a half
last
at this
season,
point.
yeah, he only played 2 games. I mean, last season he averaged like 18, 10, and 18.
Usually
10
averages a
was,
double-double.
10 and 3. Yes, I mean, yeah, you can put him like and above average. I feel like. I mean, based on his stats, above average. Yeah.
And low-key with LeBron, he was a star, but
Well,
without
yeah,
LeBron, he's
that
above
was
I mean,
years
average.
ago.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say,
let's not talk about that.
in Minnesota, he was a probably you could say elite, but that was like,
Well,
Yeah,
he
his
had to be.
2013 season.
yeah.
His 2013 he averaged 26, 12, and 5. Jeez.
I'm saying above for Kevin Love.
I can agree like below or like the last. Above.
Nah, I'm saying like you put him like the highest average. Yeah.
Because there will be other guys that we put up above him, like an above average. So either one. If he goes average, he's above Lauri Markkanen. But if we're putting
100%,
Lauri
sure.
Markkanen in a category with Kevin Love, then
Yeah, I say go above
Yeah, I mean,
average.
yeah,
You
we
have a good
are.
point there, but he's like the
Probably
below-
the bottom at it.
yeah, he's like the bottom.
yeah, that's why I said we'll move him down.
All right.
All right.
Tatum, I mean,
Tatum,
yeah, I think
Tatum's
he's
elite.
elite.
Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
come
I was
on.
gonna
I
make
mean,
a hot.
I know
was-
Andrew probably has some
he's gonna say
heat on
star
him.
I was gonna say star.
because it's Jalen Brown's
Kai,
team. I
It's-
know.
It's Jalen Brown's team. You're right. I mean,
I mean, he took over in the playoffs last year.
true.
Big, but guys still averaging 27, 7, and 5.
Yeah,
That's like star numbers.
better than
He's like,
Giannis. Chill.
No.
I mean, I was gonna say.
Stop.
I mean,
I mean,
that's literally what Giannis is averaging
he's
minus 4
Playoff
rebounds
wise,
a game.
Tatum's better.
better ball
That's a hot
handler, better
take.
shooter, better. I mean, not defender, but close.
Yeah, but Giannis is a
I mean,
demigod.
Yeah.
yeah. Giannis is like he can match up against anybody at any position.
well, LeBron lives, Sean.
Another Celtic, Tristan Thompson.
I don't know
Average.
why he's the power.
Yeah, you
forward,
got
but
to
I'm
put him
putting
at. I mean,
average.
he's actually playing pretty good this year. But you got to put him average.
Yeah, I can't say he's
You gotta-
below. I got-
He doesn't really have a role on the team.
I mean, he's a starter.
Oh.
Because like it's weird because
No, he
right
doesn't.
now they
I think the Theis guy starts. I think.
Yeah, Tice
Tice.
starts.
no, but okay, no,
Tice,
right? Like
Tice,
in
I
the
don't
game they're playing currently, he starts at center and then or no,
Yeah,
starts
but
at
he
power
plays like 20
forward.
minutes a game.
He starts at power forward and then
He's a
Tice starts
Baines.
center.
Probably because Jalen Brown's out and Marcus Smart doesn't play anymore.
Oh no, Marcus
Yeah,
or
so
Jalen
right.
Brown's back in now, but
Jalen Brown's back tonight.
yeah, he's back tonight. He has 9. He had 9 points, the first 9 points.
Actually, they started Tice and
Yeah, that's what I'm
Thompson.
saying. They started Tice and Tristan.
So that's probably what they did. Like I said, when Marcus
well,
Smart
yeah,
went
with
out then.
with Smart plays, he's the bench, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was really playing with Marcus Smart there.
Is this Marcus?
Marcus Morris.
Marcus.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Marcus.
I mean, hasn't really played much this season.
I
I'm
was
saying
about
he's
to say,
average also.
I was about to say if that's the
Oh.
one on the Los Angeles Lakers, you better put that boy in ass.
Are we saying average?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, he's a good. I don't
It's
know.
an
I haven't
average
seen him play
family.
enough to.
It's a quite
He's like
average
he's like
family.
he's a mid defender, quote unquote LeBron stopper that LeBron dunks on him every time, and he can shoot a little bit. So it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, either that or below average.
He has
in my opinion.
flashes.
When he needs to carry the bench, he can sometimes, just like Markieff.
They overpaid him though.
Oh, I'll bet.
Well, yeah, way overpaid.
Okay.
That Jaren, I'm putting Jaren in.
Is he unproven low key?
I
I
was about
want
to
to say
say
he
dead.
is.
Really?
I mean, then again,
I'd put him above.
I mean, yeah. 'Cause, let's see.
I don't know, he's been hurt so long now.
I know.
Though, it feels like.
I know he has.
I mean, yeah, but in his first 2 seasons, he's always been really. I mean, he found his offensive stride last year. So,
Yeah, he was real good last year before he got hurt.
you know, I'm gonna say above just because he's like a 2-way player. He can play like offense and defense.
I mean,
The only thing he does struggle with being a power forward is rebounds.
Rebounding, yeah.
Yeah, very, very much. But I guess that's why they have Valanciunas. Yeah. I mean, you can put above. He's a good scorer.
He was.
better
I
than
mean,
Love?
he shows flashes. No, I'd say close, but
Yeah,
probably not.
Yeah, I'm saying close. I think healthy. I mean, they're both like not alive, you know. So
Because of what I was about to say, like when he's healthy, he did show like when it was his own team, even before Ja, that he had star potential a little bit, like a lower tier star. But
yeah.
all right, wait, are we counting like the 2020 season too?
Oh no, I'm saying
21 season?
star for him either way. Man's so
No.
man's so underrated.
what?
He's star either way.
Oh,
John
Collins?
Collins.
whoa,
whoa!
He's a star.
Yeah.
Guy took a step down this year. So far.
Step
So far,
down?
So far. He went from 22 points to 18, 10 rebounds to 7.5.
Kind of has to with everybody that they put around him.
yeah, he has better players,
Okay,
and
it's still-
it's a
it's
lot
still a
less
step down.
games.
I'd put him
Okay.
at the best above.
You gotta sweat and put it
Yeah.
on the like
Yeah.
per 36 minutes to balance it out.
Currently looking at that.
Jeez.
It's not
Well, I'm
his
just saying
fault.
because I'm just saying if you base it enough of last year, it's like what 19 games this year, and then however many they played last year. It's kind of like different sizes.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
I
and it's not his
only
fault they-
18 more games that he
It's
played.
not his fault they brought in Gallinari, Okongwu, Capella's
No,
there.
no.
I don't think
I'm
Okongwu was
just
played
saying.
this year.
No, he has more.
I'm just.
Oh, he had
I'm just
finally?
saying.
Oh.
I'm just saying he's not star. I was gonna put him in above average.
I think he's above. I think he's close to star.
Yeah.
Just same thing
Alright.
with Jaren Jackson.
I guess, yeah.
Wait, what was Tobias
I have a-
averaging this year then?
20,
We have
27
him
and
star.
8,
Just his solid numbers he puts up every year.
What was he averaging?
I think 27 and 4. 27 and 4, I think. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists.
Say Collins and Harris are probably close.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, they're really close. But I think Tobias is low-key better. Don't at me.
All right.
Okay.
Bam Adebayo.
Star.
I have a hatred for Bam, but he's star. I don't know why. I just don't
Why
like
do they have
Bam.
Bam at power forward on here?
He does play. Because like I said before, I think he plays power forward, and they
The
play a
fuck
wing.
is Myers on here?
I'm
That's
putting-
what I was
I'm-
saying. Why is Myers Leonard also on here?
I'm
then?
putting him ahead of Tobias.
Yeah, no, he definitely is.
Yeah.
I'm putting Myers in elite only because his wife.
Oh my gosh. I
But
think
he doesn't. But Bam plays center.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
where are we putting Myers on this list? He
Myers
doesn't play.
is below average.
Yeah, he's below average.
okay.
He's an elite shooter.
Myers, I was gonna say Myers is at least average because he can get some rebounds, block a
Yeah,
shot
you know,
or two, and
we'll
shoot
put him on
But
the
you,
lowest
have to
average.
look at his stats though.
Yeah.
That's probably below. He doesn't probably play though, but
when he does, he's like decently defender and he can shoot.
Myers.
I
This
gotta
next
put,
one's hot.
He
take
offers
worthy.
more than Tristan Thompson does. I think.
Okay,
Does
he averaged 6 points last year, and he's averaging 3 this year.
Yeah.
In what, like 4 games? Because I think he broke his hand.
Oh yeah, he did. I forgot he
3.
did break his hand this year. No, but I think he's below. Like he's a good bench player. He's just not. I mean, this is starting power forwards. Like, and for a starting power forward, he's below average.
Because he also doesn't start.
But still, like I think there was some. No, he started. Last year he started 49 games out of 51.
I mean, again, I don't, like Nick said, I don't watch anybody, but I think, I think, it's sometimes KZ, Precious, or
Precious.
Crowder, or it's not Crowder. Crowder's in Phoenix. Never mind, somebody else.
Olenek.
Him, yeah, or they go small, like and put Jimmy Butler there, I think, or Duncan. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. But even when he was a starter, he was averaging 6 and 5, 6 and 6. So
When he was in Portland, he wasn't terrible either.
yeah. Miles Bridges.
That's
PJ
PJ.
Washington.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I was
PJ.
about to say
Oh,
that.
shit.
That's PJ.
They look the
He-
same.
Be racist.
Sorry.
I mean,
PJ.
PJ is very nice defensively. Very
Before
nice.
the season, Joe. Before the season,
Oh,
Before
then
Before the
exactly.
season,
He was only a
PJ
rookie
on his
last
own
year.
team last year was above average.
Yeah. I mean, then you got to put him unproven since he was a rookie last year.
I know. That's why, I mean, at the very minimum,
You're going
I'd
by
put him
that.
average. I'd put him close to above.
Yeah, I'm gonna say average. I'll agree with that.
I'd put him top.
But he was a rookie last year. How you gonna put him?
Joe, you obviously want him higher up. You love
Because-
No, just put
Because
him-
he didn't
But
do
if he was
bad
a rookie
last year to
last
be
year, put him
unproven. He
unproven.
did good.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm gonna say he did decent last year.
Like he was the
I
rookie
mean,
of the
stats
year
why
for a little
marketing
bit.
had better stats than him though.
Exactly.
In like 4 games. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But if it were mine, I'd put him above. But it doesn't matter as long as he's an average.
I'd put
He
him
was averaging
there.
12 and 5.5 last year in 58 games.
Yeah, but that
I
man.
mean, like end of the
than a
season,
sack
he could be
guy.
above average.
And that's another
Yeah.
thing. Like this year, it is Miles Bridges because
Yeah.
of Gordon Hayward because this was made before that. So
Yeah. All right,
Bogdanovich.
Radjanovic.
I'm gonna put him like.
Jazz are insane, so apparently they should all be like high.
I mean,
Does he start at power forward or small forward?
He
Because
starts
Royce
at Joe
O'Neal's also
Ingles.
on the list.
Ingles starts at
O'Neal's the starter too. That's why he's there.
I mean,
Yeah.
low key put him at like. I mean, I kind of want to say above. I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say, just 'cause he's a
that man
lethal
can
shooter at
Yeah,
times.
that man can shoot. I'm not gonna lie.
But I don't know what else he does besides.
He doesn't
shoot
really do
the ball.
anything else, but like he can shoot. So that,
Yeah, he
therefore
really
I-
can't play defense.
Therefore, I kind of want to put him above average, though. You know.
I'd say
But,
between
no,
average
but
and
then
above
again, like,
average.
Yeah, but you look at those guys in above average, like.
Is he
Yeah, I
on
was
the
gonna
same
say, he
tier
doesn't-
as
Part
them?
with any of those guys.
Those guys offer more, so I'd put him top average if that.
I don't
No,
know
I
about
think
top.
Markkinen's better.
I don't even know if I'd
I
put
think
him
Markkanen
above
and PJ are better.
PJ.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I know he can probably averages more points, but like
Yeah,
the other stuff. Yeah.
I would
I'd
say
put him-
yeah.
Then put
I
him
don't know.
third.
Yeah, I would say yeah there.
Royce.
Royce. Again, I mean,
I mean, he might be average now.
I was
he
gonna say put him
averages
average
around
then.
8
Like,
and 8. Like he
my only time that I'd run into Royce O'Neal was when we played against him on Park last year, and then when he did decent on the bubble. Before that, I didn't even know he was a person, so I'd put him average.
He's a sniper now.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, I guess you could put him average, right?
Is he
I mean,
better
yeah.
than Marcus Morris and Thompson?
Yeah, honestly,
Actually,
yeah,
he's
he
probably
does
a better
more than them.
defender.
Yeah.
He's a way better
Marcus.
defender. So yeah,
I guess we'll put him behind his teammate.
yeah.
I don't understand why we just hate Marcus Morris more. We have a hatred for
He
Morris
kinda
just
did
because he's a
fell
LeBron
off.
stopper.
Because he
Yeah.
wasn't good. He wasn't good. On the Celtics, wasn't good on the Pistons. Isn't good on the Clippers. I don't know. what you
He
want
did
from
good. He
me.
did good on the Knicks last year before he got traded.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot he was on the Knicks.
All right, Marvin Bagley.
Trash.
He's really
so
not.
he's so up and down.
Is he unproven?
I mean,
No, not
I'm
after.
not going based
Well,
on.
I
this
was gonna
season.
say that before this year. I would have said that because he's been hurt so often, like we were saying about the other guys. But now he's at least decent. Now that he's actually playing.
And he
He
switched back to
averaged
power.
last year 14 and 7.
He's literally
Shot
been. He's been
Terrible from
consistent.
3. Oh my god.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, like you said, he switched back to power forward, so he's kept the same numbers while switching back to a different position where he can grow back into what he should be.
I mean, average. He's averaging 14 and
I was
7.
about to say.
14 and
those are average
7. You
numbers.
can't get more average than that. I mean,
Yeah.
It's good enough. It's good enough to where even if we were doing this before the season, but now
He's actually
Good enough to
averaging
where the-
better than I thought he was.
it's good
I would
enough.
say he's above PJ Washington.
Whoa.
Yeah, facts. That's facts. That's facts.
Put
Ah,
him third.
that's.
I mean, like I
mean,
said, I would have
whatever you
PJ
wanna
at
do
first. I'd have PJ first on mine. I'd have him. I'd have Bagley also above Laurie, but
We're just hating on Laurie.
I mean, he hasn't played enough. You can argue him as still unproven. It's like he's such a weird player. with playing 4 years in the NBA. Like,
But with
And, like,
Bagley,
no offense, he plays on the Bulls too. So
with Bagley, with him switching back to the power forward, I mean, it's 14-7 is good enough to where, as of right now, the Kings are in the playoffs. So
yeah. Julius Randle. This is so interesting.
This is my guy
this
now.
is where like making the video now.
Yeah,
Like you don't.
this year he's a star.
oh yeah, I would have put him above average before this
But-
year.
Yeah. Now
What did he
I'll
even
put him, like,
average last year?
20 and 10.
Because of
my
what he did,
gosh.
what he did
Wait.
last year, yeah, and then what he did in New
It's
Orleans.
better
Also,
than
I would have had him.
Tobias.
I would have had him above.
I mean, yeah, I think he's like a low-key better version of Tobias.
Okay, but if he was on a different team, he's still above. It's because he's on the Knicks. And he's the only shining spot. Is
Yeah,
why he's.
I mean, he's
why
averaging
you
near
could say he's a
triple double
star.
this year.
Yeah.
Dude's
I-
insane.
I say give him a
Kind of
star.
above. How?
We'll give him
I thought
star
we're
for
not
based off
counting
of this year. Sure.
Yeah, but we're not counting this year.
All right, so yeah, give him top above average then. Yeah.
I mean, like he did struggle with shooting. He did struggle with shooting a little bit last year, and he picked it up a lot this year. So, I mean, he's up in every single category.
All right, so
That's
AD.
not a debate.
Yep.
Wait, I mean,
Top.
I mean, for counting this year.
I mean,
might be
technically, if we're
debatable.
going off by it, Giannis is better because he won MVP and Defensive Player of the Year.
I know you were gonna say that.
That's
But
it.
then you put
I
him
mean-
above Tatum
I mean, this
then.
year
And he has
AD
better
hasn't been
stats too.
AD hasn't even been elite this year, to be honest.
he has not.
Yeah, he hasn't.
But we're not.
He's
counting
gonna
this
struggle
year.
to even be an All Star.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
It's like this year, I'd put him behind both, but
well, yeah.
last
We'll
year,
go
I've got to
second,
put him
yeah.
above Tatum, I guess.
Aaron Gordon.
He's above.
Yeah. Ooh.
But is he
Dunk contest, second rebound, and then he added a 3-point game, and then this year now he's gotten a little bit better at 3 also.
He's
Dude always gets hurt versus the Raptors.
He does.
yeah. I'll put
Yeah.
him above average.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Like,
even
it's
last year he was
above.
running point guard.
Okay, so he's averaging the same as Bagley right now.
And I mean,
Yeah, but
Wait,
but I feel like you hear his name way more than Bagley.
Wait, he
though.
only averages
You know what I'm
14?
Yeah, last year he averaged 14-7, and then this year he's averaging 14-7.
I can make a case for last year because he would have had Jonathan Isaac next to him for a little bit. He had Markel, Vucevic,
If that's the
And
case, I need
Fournier.
this man's average.
and Fournier putting up those numbers. And
Damn, he's really not as good as I thought he was.
It's just he gets shoved. And no, I love Gordon, but he gets shoved down everybody's throat because he's such a good dunker.
yeah,
But he puts
That-
up
top
average
average.
numbers.
That he's probably behind PJ.
I
yeah,
mean,
low
if you want to make that case, then yeah.
then put PJ first.
Do we
and-
think
and
he's better?
put PJ first, Gordon second, Laurie third?
More, you're really pushing for
hate.
you're pushing for Lori to move. Can
Didn't
we?
you want Laurie in above average? Or was that someone else who said that?
No, that was not me.
No.
Who did you want above
I'm
average?
pretty sure you said above average.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
me?
said,
No,
I said
Laurie
PJ
average.
above.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Laurie above. I was like, what are you saying? Yeah, facts.
All right.
I think
Chris
Peter
Tapps.
should be above.
He's so hit or miss.
Yeah. Again. It's injury.
What are we counting for him? Because didn't he like barely even play last year?
He plays star, and then the next
no,
game
no.
next game he'll play below average.
I mean, if we're counting his stats, he does average. I feel like in between Bam and Tobias, but you know,
I don't know. I say star, bottom star.
yeah, I say
Yeah.
star.
That was a very
I'm
awkward
thinking him
time.
over Tobias, though. I'm thinking him over Tobias. I feel like
Yeah, I would take him over.
low key. I mean,
Really?
that's
I mean,
possible.
performance wise, at least Tobias shows up against good teams, like how we saw with the Warriors, and like any like small weird team, Kristaps just does not do good for some reason. But he only does good against the good teams. Like the bad teams, he gets.
I mean, he
torn
went
up.
off on the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just like that's all it's always been with Kristaps' career. Every time I've seen him against a good team, he's done real good. Every time he's against a bad team, he just gets torn up for some reason. But I put him star.
Star, yeah. Bottom star, I think you can argue because, like Moore said, he's not consistent, but he's still a star.
If we're counting last season now.
Well, no, because we did the same thing for Clay. We gave him elite, even though he's been hurt, but you can put him at the very end.
I was gonna say put him
Kevin
at the end.
Durant is
Yeah.
That's what I
arguably
meant.
one of the best scorers of all time.
Yeah.
Like, just wait, like,
So put him at
like-
the end. I think he deserves it there.
yeah, you gotta. Just put him at the end.
Millsap,
Paul Millsap.
Millsap last year was probably borderline above.
I guess he's
His numbers probably don't show it though.
I was gonna make a hot take and say below average.
Really?
No, I wouldn't say below. I'd say average.
Defensively and rebounding wise,
I think he's like.
he,
think he's
defensively
Tristan Thompson
and
2.0.
rebounding wise, he brings it with them, and he scored a little
Yeah.
bit last year. I mean, they made it to the conference finals.
Yeah, he was averaging 11 and 5, 11 and 6, and this year he's averaging about 10 and 5 again.
Yeah, I mean,
Sounds
he's kept the
average.
same numbers above. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, do you want to get sweaty with the defensive, like, because okay, so blocks and steals aren't really something to judge because he wasn't averaging over 1 for either of them.
I just can't put him in the same tier as those above.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's hard. He's a good role player. He's a great
Yeah.
role player.
that's why like it makes me want to put him above because he's just so good at what he does. So if we're putting him average, I put him behind Bagley.
I'll agree with that. I think he's better than Bojan or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's better than
Bogdanovic.
everybody after Bagley. He's above average at being a role player. Is what I
Yes,
should say.
you're right there. Can we It's kind of been annoying. Can we just put Tristan at below average? Because I've been thinking about this whole time. He doesn't do anything but rebound. He can't score. He can't shoot free throws.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it's fair.
Can we just put him below average? It's been annoying me this whole time.
That's what I was
He's
saying. I said Myers Leonard's better than him.
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay, I don't know about that much.
Chill.
All right, it's a bonus before the season. Let's say
He was above before.
yeah, he was top of. He's same category as Randall. He was good last year. He's better this year, like way
Mhm.
better this year. So I would say either tied with Randall, above, or yeah. I mean between the two.
Was Randall
I
an
mean-
All-Star last year? Because Sabonis was. If you want to bring it up.
I think
don't
Sabonis is better. I think Sabonis is better.
Sabonis is I would say Sabonis is better.
Because Sabonis was like a horsey last year.
Okay.
Meat,
Booger
Meatball is straight
McFarlane.
unproven.
I don't think so.
Unproven below.
We can't
Nah.
more. Stop.
He played what
Nah,
20
you
games
can't.
last year.
Okay, but it's Zion.
Yeah.
Like you can hate the guy as much as you want. He's good at basketball. You can hate him as much as you want. The guy
In 20
is,
games, he's good. Yeah.
He's been very good this year too, and he was.
I
very
mean,
good.
yeah. I mean. Okay,
Andrew,
okay.
don't tell me
I
you want
know
to
we're
put him
not-
above or star.
I wanted to put him above.
I know we're-
below. I wanted to put him bottom of above average.
The
He's
only
not
thing
an
is,
average
like-
basketball player. He's
So-
a top tier basketball player in this league.
But you wanted to put Aaron Gordon average because he's a dunker. Then what the heck is Zion? A dunker.
But Zion scores
A
a lot
shooter.
more than him. Zion is a scorer. Gordon doesn't score.
Zion shoots
Because
60%.
Zion's Ingram should be the first option on their team, but Zion's
Zion
looked to
shoots
be.
60%.
Gordon's like the third or fourth option.
I don't know. I think he's above average.
Yeah.
It's Joe. What do you think? Nick, you haven't even put in your. What do you
think-
think, Nick?
I think he's above.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't like him either, but like I have to. put
We're
him
on
up.
the Zion Kool-Aid.
I think he's a younger Julius Randle.
I can agree with that.
Chill.
So I,
He's a meatball.
Yeah, that's the exact reason actually. I don't know. I could feel like that's what
Fine, just
Zion's
'cause he
gonna like
hasn't
peak
played
out
enough
as like
games.
Randall's season this year.
Yeah. All right. Blake Griffin.
below.
I mean, last year he wasn't. What last year? I forget how he was last year. Actually,
Dude's making 100 something mil, and he averages like under.
Last
10
year he's
points.
behind Millsap probably.
I don't know if he's better than Bogdanovich. Like I feel like
They,
he's
they
not
both do the
good
same thing
anymore.
nowadays. They just shoot threes.
all right. Last year he played 18 games and he was averaging 15 and 4 or 15 and 5 in those games.
Dude,
And
now
I
he
would
just
say-
chucks threes off.
I would say he's with Millsap right now.
Something I'll give him though is that boy just shoots. He does not give a shit.
Yeah, no, he yaps
Yeah,
him up.
he left his Duncan in LA.
Yeah, I would put him with Millsap.
Below him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now we got Pascal. At star, without doubt.
Yeah,
I was gonna say at least
all right.
above last year.
He's better than Chris Tapps.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Last year he was, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
And Nick, okay, you're the Raptors fan. What do you think?
I
You
just
could
can't,
say he's
I
better
just
than
can't
Tobias,
forget
but I
about
don't
his
know.
bubble performance. But I mean, he has got better this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the playoffs were pretty bad.
I mean, he did have that diva moment at the beginning of the season where he was.
He's averaging like 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
Yeah,
So Aaron
I mean,
Gordon numbers about.
what'd you say, Aaron
No, it's
Gordon
way
number?
better. Way
Gordon
better
doesn't
than
average
Aaron Gordon.
20.
Why are we just comparing everything to Gordon now?
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
understand.
know.
Like he lives rent free.
I mean, if we're judging last season, I mean, regular season, he was a star.
Yeah, I would say star. I would say, yeah, behind Chris Tapps.
I mean, yeah, we'll just do that.
PJ.
Trash.
It's so hard to judge
See,
him.
I mean, he's a great defender, but like,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like
Oh,
how it was
I'm
with.
sorry.
you can't look at his box score numbers.
It's like how it was with
He's-
Millsap. He's average to above average at what he does. His all around game.
Bro,
is-
he's not a power forward. Like I'm gonna put him average just because like the role he's playing and how he's doing it so well.
Yeah, and
Like no other
I'll
player
just
should
put
be in
him
that
at
role.
the end.
I was
Yeah, I'll put him above like Mark
Yeah,
like
dude's,
Morris.
like-
I feel like
more. Yeah, he's Morris level.
Somebody that Marcus
No,
Morris
he's
is better
worse
than
than
a little bit.
no, you cannot be disrespecting PJ Tucker and put Morris over him. You gotta put him over Morris.
Now we're just disrespecting Morris.
I mean,
Rightfully so.
same thing with Tristan. As we've gone on, I've thought Morrison below average
Actually,
more.
yeah, same.
the
Yeah.
more and more we rank these guys, the more and more I'm like, Marcus Morris should not be an average.
Hey, where's Blake? Oh wait, we put Blake in average. Put him
Yeah,
below
I
average.
think Blake's below too. Like,
Yeah, the past few years until this year, yeah, he completely fell off. But
yeah, I'm gonna say this
Let's
year,
put
like
him over,
last
I
year,
think.
and the year before.
why is he better than the Jazz?
We're talking before the
Because-
season though. Like,
I mean,
yeah,
I mean,
Bogdan
I-
was like
I- I-
decent
I-
before that. That's fine.
all right, Christian Wood.
last
I-
year.
Last year he was above at
I'd
the
say
end.
above.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you can only judge him on the second half of the season because that's when he got to playing time, and he was above average.
He's above Zion.
Yeah, I would say he's above. I would even make the case he's above Love.
Whoa.
I was gonna say yeah, probably above Kevin Love. also.
Man was averaging a double, like a 20-point double.
with like a block or something.
Yeah. Nick, I see you smiling. How do you feel about it?
Was he that great last season?
I mean, in the
He's good enough to get what 60 million or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up here real fast.
So if he was better than all those players last year.
Let me see here. Because it's gonna be weird because it's gonna count his stats from like the beginning of the season too. I think.
Per 36 it.
So in total last
Tuggy's
year he was
good catch
averaging
changed him.
13 and 6, but again that it's kind of skewed because I just realized he's never been on a team for more than 1 year.
Yeah, he gets tossed.
Yeah, I mean, you could say above average is how he was playing at the end of the year, but you could also
He's also better than everybody in average.
If
Yeah.
we're judging this year, then he's above.
He's better than everybody at the bottom though, so I'd put him above just because of that also. That's
But
just
I'd-
me.
if we're putting Zion there, I think we gotta put Wood there.
Yeah. If we're putting Zion there, for sure Christian Wood goes there.
Because if we're judging Zion on the second half of the season, we have to judge Christian Wood on the second half of his season. Yeah,
Was his second half better than Zion?
yeah. He was averaging like 20 and 10 in his second half. He was actually going off.
I-
All right, LaMarcus Aldridge.
I don't watch Spurs, so I can't say
He's
anything.
average.
I mean, he's so inconsistent that like if he wasn't inconsistent, you could put him like star. If he was trash every game, you could put him below average. We got to put him somewhere between above average and average, whichever one's fine.
I mean, he's probably below Gordon.
Is he better than Marcus Morris?
All right,
Yes,
so-
You're saying he's that
he's
bad?
definitely better.
I
better-
mean, every
no.
time I've seen him, he has been.
Okay.
He's better than Blake, definitely.
Wait, no. So last year he was averaging
He
19
was
and
good
7 and a
last
half.
year.
He averaged 19. He's above average. He was averaging 19. And
I
7
forgot that he was
Oh.
actually somewhat good last year.
Put him above
You know what?
Zion too.
No, I put him above
Stop.
like many players on that list.
He's a
No,
bigger
I'll put him
Zion.
above. I look at least put him above Kevin Love there. Low key, hot take.
Whoa. Spurs didn't go that crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say right
He put
there.
up his numbers in a full season. Zion put his up in 20 games. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is that
Out there.
Juancho for the Timberwolves?
Yeah, it is.
I'm putting that point below.
Jay Crowder.
Crowder.
He's a good veteran presence, I guess. I don't know, like
3 and
role
D.
play. But then again, I feel like he's one of like the better role players in the league, though.
Was a starter for a finals team.
Mm-hmm. He's above average at what he does, like the other guys.
So yeah, you put him. I think you put him right there with.
You put him in between
If you don't want to go above, I'd put him
Millsap.
top
I
average.
think he's better than Millsap. Yeah, I was
I'd go
about to say.
top average almost, to be honest with you. Also on my list, I want to have Laurie number 1 though, so I'd put him second if it was my
Actually,
list.
Laurie's
I'd
there
have
on
PJ.
purpose.
I'd have PJ first and Jay Crowder.
Now that
second.
I'm thinking about it, I feel like we're hyping up Laurie too much.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I feel like we really need to put Laurie in unproven.
I need Laurie out of here. I just keep
Who even
looking at him,
wanted
and keep
him
getting
there?
triggered.
What?
Who even
I-
wanted him there?
I don't know how he ended up there because I said unproven. Mort said low on
I said-
average. I think
I said I'm proven
low on
also. I've
average.
barely ever seen him play.
Yes, Sam. I'm pretty sure we all said low on average, and he's just there somehow.
I would have PJ Washington best average.
I think we honestly moved Laurie to unproven. Like,
There
But
you
I guess
go,
if you're-
unproven.
if you're
There,
saying
and I'd put Jay Crowder second.
He's still pissing me off at
Somehow
unproven. I
PJ
don't know why.
Washington's better than all these guys.
He is. I mean, okay, you don't have to put Crowder there because I said it, but I'd like everybody else to say. That's just what I would personally.
no,
do with that.
I think Crowder's definitely up there because he's okay. I think he's right by Millsap. It's what you've been saying. He's a good role player. He may not put up the most points, but he plays good defense. He does what he needs to do.
Better
So
than
I think he's
Bagley.
right by Mills. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like right
that
there.
works too. Good defense, good 3-point shooting, good trash talking.
Yeah.
He's not bad rebounding.
So now we got Baz. This is another weird one.
Unproven.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Unproven.
unproven last year.
hmm
Below
Uh,
average.
Yep. Don't even
Yeah.
need to talk about that.
The worst.
I can't even think of my man's
I
name
think he
right
might be
now
the worst
for
power forward in
Trailblazers.
the league.
I could put him all the way back here.
What is his name? I can't even think of it.
Herning.
Juancho Hernan.
No,
Yeah,
for the Trailblazers,
Juan
the next
Hernan.
one.
Covington.
Oh, Covington.
Is that's not
No, that's
Covington in the
Derek
picture,
Jones.
is it?
What's
I think
Covington?
that's Derek Jones.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
Covington.
It did not look like
That guy
him.
looks so
Gosh.
old.
That's him with braids.
Yeah, I forgot he was there. That's why his name didn't come to my head.
I mean, last year he was on the Rockets.
Put him above.
Yeah. What did he get last year?
Another
His
3 and D
numbers
guy.
don't look good, but
I know. Another 3-and-D guy that gets some boards that gets tossed around.
I think he was
But
playing
he was-
center at
yeah,
some
he
time.
was forced.
Yeah, he was
to play
playing center for the Rockets.
Yeah, okay, they actually had him listed at center. I was joking, but they actually did have him
Yeah,
listed.
they actually played him at center.
Yeah.
I
So
don't think you can look at the Rockets numbers. I think you got to look before that then.
okay, so let's in Minnesota he was averaging 13 and 6, and then when he went to the Rockets he was averaging 11 and a half and 8. He was averaging 2.2 blocks a game with the
I was
Rockets.
gonna say it's a guy that you have to look deeper into, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Last year
he's
he's better than all those average guys.
yeah. I would put him either top average or below above average, or like last above average.
Put me
I
on
don't know if I
Christian
can
Wood
put
on
him that
above.
high.
Second average or first average, I would say.
I think he's better than PJ Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donkey.
How do we
crazy.
want to judge Draymond?
Star. Donkey's a star.
It's so hard for
Donkey's so hit or miss that I almost just said above Blake.
Probably is.
He's definitely above Blake.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
is.
His presence on the court is.
But it's like
he's very
when he has
annoying.
the single triples one game, and then he'll come out and get a double the next
He's
in
a
points and
point
rebounds.
forward.
Yeah, but he'll get the points and rebounds, and like he'll get 20 and 15 one game, come out and get 4, 9, and 7 the next game. So
okay. He was averaging 8, 6, and 6 last year. 1.5 steals, and then like I don't.
I mean, last year's Warriors team was just a bust.
Yeah. It's so weird. He's such a weird guy to judge.
He's a winning player.
I'd put him behind Millsap then.
I mean, because like, yeah, he's like one of those veteran. He's like a Crowder. He's like a Millsap. He's like a Tucker. Obviously better than Tucker, but like he's like those guys. I feel like at this point in his career, he's not a scorer. He's not anywhere near his 14 points a game back in 2016. Like he's nowhere near that.
But for some reason, he's a Hall of Famer, they say.
He did win a couple Defensive Player of the Years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has rings. Even if he got carried, I guess.
Fun fact. His nicknames are Day Day, the Dancing Bear, and Dre.
Day.
I prefer Donkey.
Day.
That's what they call like the strip club.
Yeah.
Day.
I'm putting him behind Millsap.
Yeah, I'll put him there. I think I can agree there.
The disrespect on Day, man.
Shut up, Joe.
Because Millsap at least provides more than that.
He provides scoring.
And almost the same defense and rebounding.
Yeah, I think
Donkey's a sweaty on defense.
Yeah.
When he wants to be.
When Curry tells him to.
Like I saw,
when Curry's like you have to play. When Curry's like you actually have to play this game.
All 5 players on like one possession.
Well, that's because Warriors never had defense outside of him anyway.
I think unproven for Rui.
Yeah, I was saying Rui's unproven.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually want to see. I want to see because we just talked about that, and we had a big matchup of Donkey and Aldridge again tonight. So I just wanted to see how that came down. But
Aldridge has been out though.
Is he out? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
Here, let me.
I mean, Donkey had 6, 7, and 11 tonight, so that's your answer.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's averaging like 10 assists a game lately.
I just want to say,
He's a point forward.
I'll mention that after the video. Yeah, no, but yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't play. It was Trey Lyles and Kenta Bates Diop. So, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any other? Wait, are the Clippers playing tonight?
Nope.
No, they aren't. I was gonna say we could judge Marcus because I kind of want to move Marcus down to
Marcus did.
below average.
Oh, you'll
Good
be able to
news.
see him though because Paul George is out a few games. They said so. You'll be seeing some
Jeez.
Marcus Morris. You'll be seeing some Marcus Morris.
He starts.
Does he?
Yeah, that's why he's there. He's their starter.
No.
Yes, he is. Because PG plays the 2 guard, Reggie plays the 1, Kawhi plays the 3, Marcus plays the 4, and
Batum starts.
I forgot about Batum.
Kawhi plays power forward.
I mean, that's how you know Marcus fell off. He's benched from Batum.
Can we put Marcus up below average?
Yeah, please. Or can we just get erase him off the list at this point?
Huh?
Joke.
Anyway,
So yeah. So I mean, I think we actually did that because usually I feel like we're too heavy on the stars, and I think we did the stars and the like elite players actually pretty good this time for our list. Because I feel like on our past list we've gone too heavy on star or elite, and I think there's a lot of guys that are on the brink of becoming stars. I mean, two of those guys are already.
Sabonis
those
and
two
Randall
guys
are
made
stars right now. I mean, Zion will probably be one, too.
So, I mean, and
Collins
Myers
questionable.
Leonard, he can a comeback season next
I
year.
mean, he's better than one player on here.
Mark my word, comeback season. And then Bagley. I would say you could argue Bagley as average right now. With the stats he's putting up this season. Because I think he's at. Let me see.
He dropped a little bit though. His shooting's a little tough. I think.
He started struggling. He's at 12 and 7.5 right now. So he's struggling a little bit. He'd be right there in the middle of that average group, I think. And then there's a lot of guys that you are moving up and down. Like Blake would be definitely below average this year. Yeah, but so there's our list. Our centers list will be out in 3 more months. So no, we'll try to get that centers video out soon, hopefully. So yeah,
I'll lie to him.
I'm Joe. I give optimism. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys could like and subscribe, that would help us out a lot. And we'll see you guys next time.